Hello. Good morning, YouTube. I am starting a subscription box service, as I told you in my last video. And some companies aren't going to like what I'm about to tell you, but ask me, do I care? I don't. There's a lot out there they don't tell you, and they make it seem like it's so easy when it's actually not. What I will tell you is this: don't believe the hype. These businesses and websites, and you know exactly who I'm talking about. These companies that offer you the world, the dreams, the life, they tell you that if you go with them and you start your subscription service with them, they offer you the platform. Excuse me, I'm gonna tighten up on my makeup. The last video was terrible. This one, all my makeup, eyelashes, and everything is from a subscription box. Everything, even the hair products. And I'm going to be doing videos from start to finish on how I started my business, to my launch date, to so forth, how it goes, and so on. Now, I want to get to the point because I was frustrated. I was reading a blog last night, and it came from Subly. Maybe I shouldn't name the companies, but example, I was reading a blog last night, and it was from Subly, and it was one of their marketing points that they were making to their customers, basically saying that if you sign up with Subly, they guarantee you, well, I don't know if they said guarantee, but they promise you, that much I can say, that if you go with them and you start your 14-day free trial and you build your website with them, same thing with Joy and Shopify, that if you start your service with them, they will show you how to market it, advertise it, brand it, and even show you strategies on how to become successful. Now that's great. And you know, what do you lose? I mean, you're only starting with 14-day free trial. You don't pay anything. But what they don't tell you is you can't sell anything or go live or launch within that 14 days unless you pay them. Then once you pay them, they're $29.99 or $39.99. Each one is different as far as pricing goes. And you're with them. They try to upgrade you, of course, throughout that month. But once you're with them for that month, then they hit you with the marketing technique and how they promise you that if you do things their way and go through their 10-point, 21-point, 17, 7-point bulletin on how to market, they guarantee success for you. Now, I come from an authentic place. I come through honesty. I will not sell anything to any of my customers. I've been in business a long time. I will not sell anything. I don't care what it is unless I've tried it and I know it's good, it's real, and you know, it's not junk. So anyway, long story short, I decided to get in the subscription service because I have kids. I'm a stay-at-home mom, as I explained in my last video. My son is disabled, so like right now he's asleep. I have the time to, you know, to launch this business, or try to anyway. And subscription boxes are a big thing with me simply because I'm subscribed to so many of them. I mean, I get so many beauty boxes, it's crazy. And no, I don't have a YouTube channel, and I didn't know you could make money that way. If I knew, I would have went that way. I would have been a influencer. I didn't realize the importance of an influencer until I started this business or got involved in this business. However, with that being said, the number one question that these companies don't tell you that everybody asks when they're about to start this subscription service is, what do I put in my box? How do I get the products to put in my subscription box to be able to sell to my customers? Now, depending on what your niche is, niche, however, whatever you want to call it. Let's say your example, your niche is beauty. Okay, I like beauty. I subscribe to several boxes. Like I said, I even get the food boxes, coffee boxes, whatever. Okay, cool. I like the beauty products. That's what I'm going to launch in. That's my niche, right? The beauty and perfume and whatever. I have so many ideas, it's crazy. But I know there's so many areas that I can particularly benefit the subscription box industry simply because I'm a customer, number one. I've used their products. I've been a subscriber for a long time, and I know what people want. I mean, I think I know what people want. I mean, the majority of the people in the world, don't they want honesty and decent products? They want to make sure they're not getting ripped off. Am I right? I don't know. You tell me. You could tell me down there. I'll answer all messages. But really, I'm not here to sell you nothing. I'm here to tell you the truth. This is what they don't want you to know. Understand that when you get with these businesses that offer to build your website or tell you to go with them, and they offer you their platform for you to start your business and run your business on their platform, remember this: they're selling you something. They're selling you that platform every month. And not just that, they're selling you the tools that you need to run your business, which, a matter of fact, after extensive research and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and hours of searching, and I've also subscribed to all these websites, by the way, to see which one was better, which one worked for me. And I just don't like how they lie to you. The most important thing is the product sourcing, procurement. That is the utmost important thing to a subscription service, to any business, really, is the products. So with that being said, can you explain to me why is it they can't never give a direct answer to that? Why is it every time, every customer, everybody who's interested in this business say, damn, where do you get the products to put in your subscription boxes? How do I go about finding these products for my niche? Well, I'm here to tell you it's not easy like they make it seem like. And yes, they've written blogs, and yes, some people have had success with it. I'm not knocking that. But what I will tell you, in 2019, no, it is not easy. And no, you will not get anything for free. I mean, there's an exception to that rule, and I'm going to tell you what that is too in a moment. But let's just start with this. Let's just say this. I'm going to use me and a couple things as example, but don't just say, like, I'm not slandering anything. I'm using pure and strict facts because, no one's going to be honest with you. Somebody needs to say something, and I'm going to do it. So with that being said, yes, I started a subscription box. The name of the box is irrelevant right now. But what I will tell you is I did the trial. I built the website, which was a pain in the ass, but I got through it. A few of these websites or platforms had terrible customer service because, building a website I'm new to. Though I've been to college for business management, that's not the hard part. It was the building the website myself was the hard part. No, I couldn't get through to anyone. The only one I could actually get through out of the three main websites that I subscribed to, Shopify was the only one that actually answered the phone 24 hours. Even though they barely spoke any English, they got me through it. That's a plus. I give them a plus for that. Now, secondly, once I had the website up and popping or whatever, they wouldn't let me sell anything until I paid them. You can't sell or advertise, except you can do, however, a pre-launch web page off their platform and start, I guess, taking orders. Even some of them don't even let you do that unless you pay them for the service, meaning after your trial, there's a service fee for them to host your website you built. So yeah, I realized that part. So after I got through that part, I paid. Then once I paid, now mind you, I paid all three. Because I'm telling you, I want to know who was better and where I would have more success. Now, this is me starting from scratch, not knowing nothing. So just know I'm not speaking from experience before. I am speaking from experience right now as we speak. God, it's so frustrating. I got so much stuff on my head that I want to say, and I know this video can't be that long. But let's just get to the point. The point is the number two thing, the most important thing of all things is the sourcing of products. That is what I'm going to focus on mainly here. Okay. No, it's not easy. No, they don't give you free products. No, you can't just contact or go to a local store like they tell you in their marketing strategy that you go to a store and you look at products that you're interested in giving your customer, you buy them, set up a prototype, and then contact these people And now, mind you, while you're doing this, you're supposed to accept orders in the process, which is very frustrating because what if you can't get in touch with anyone to supply you with these products? I mean, like, this is extremely important. What if you're accepting all these orders and already you're doing something bad? Already you're accepting orders from customers and you don't even have the products yet. You don't even know if you can get the products yet. And they're telling you it's as simple as going into a store or making a phone call or dropping an email and boom. And in the meantime, in the between time, take orders and have a launch date set up out there. No, don't do it. You're setting yourself up for failure. But I will tell you this. As far as sourcing and sourcing and procurement, they call it, or whatever, what have you. Yes, you can go online, you can go overseas in America, you can contact the manufacturers, distributors, you can do all that good stuff, send them emails, and you will be lucky if they call you back or respond back at all. That's a fact. I've been through countless weeks and hours of this, and I still haven't finished yet. And when I tell you I've spent $60 plus a 2-week free trial, and I'm still stuck on that product sourcing. And no, I'm not going to accept orders from anyone because I have a feeling that this is set up for failure. And if I'm going to, like I said, start a business or sell anything, I'm going to stand behind that. And I'm not going to, no. First impression is a motherfucker. And there's no way in hell that I'm going to set myself up for failure like that. If I don't have everything in my hand at this time, if I don't have the products in my hand at this time, I'm not going to set myself up, nor am I going to already give anyone a bad impression of me, let alone my business. I refuse. So I would suggest not doing that. Do not take orders. Okay. Now, however, I've contacted people, global beauty companies. Some of them wouldn't even return my call. I've contacted people off of that website that they all tell you to go to. If you can't have success through contacting anyone through these so-called products you're supposed to buy in the store, or so-called products that's your niche, the manufacturer, distributor, or what have you, and you're not having any success, they tell you to go to the other website, Etsy, E-T-S-Y, I think it is, which is a vintage, handcrafted, homemade type stuff, or like products that you don't really see too much around, or very rare products, or one of a kind deals. Anyway, long story short, that website is specifically marketed to small businesses, people like me, people like you, people who are just starting or about to start their business. So what makes you think that they're going to offer you anything for free, let alone samples? Now, get that freeness out your head. Get that samples and free stuff out of your head now, because you're going to set yourself up for failure. That's a fact. Number 2, I know I keep saying 1, 2. I'm probably lost. I got so many damn things on my head that I want to get out in this video as fast as possible. But what I will say is, don't do it. Yes, source, look as far as, what you might like to put in your box and what you think the customer may like. Stick to that. What can you offer the customer that the customer is lacking nowadays? I personally believe they're lacking honesty, and I believe the customer is lacking quality. Like, I've subscribed to several of these boxes, and like I said, I get them every month. I still do. And in every single beauty box, over and over and over again, it's the same samples. Same. It's like they all go to the same supplier, beauty-wise, and they keep getting the same samples. Now, I'm not going to do that. I'm in that section, that beauty section. That's what my box is going to be about. But for men, women, children, and I'm also offering for pets, because I was lucky enough to land a client who is willing to work with me as far as the pet situation goes. Now, I did do everything they told me on the marketing strategy on all 3 websites, and all 3 of them are full of shit as far as procurement and sourcing products. I'm going to tell you that right now, so don't even waste your time. If you can go ahead and do it if you want to, and they could tell you all day long that they've had successful people on their website, millions of dollars, and they could show you people that are still in the business. But trust me, it's not just because of them. It's because they paid for advertisements elsewhere, and they had a large social media following and whatnot. Me personally, I have 2 Facebook pages and an Instagram. That's it. They're as far as like friend requests or whatnot. You can follow me. Anyway, long story short, that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough for none of these suppliers, these buyers, distributors, for them to say, oh yeah, here's all the samples that my business offers. Put them in your box. Thank you for the free advertising. Nah, that's how it used to be 7 years ago. These blogs and these market strategies that they are producing to today's 2019 customer, it's from 7 years ago when the beauty box industry was booming, when the subscription box was a multi-million, which is now a multi-billion dollar industry. Now I'm going to tell you this. Ask yourself this. Why would these big name global beauty people offer you free samples when they can do it themselves and retain all the profit, and they have the access and the contacts for all the advertising they could ever want? Why would they give it to you? Simply ask yourself that question. Maybe that is why you're getting turned down everywhere, because if you think about it, like me, I have all these boxes with the same exact samples because these people that are giving me these boxes can't seem to get their products from anywhere else for free. So they're going to keep repeating only the same old samples in every box, and it's boring and it's played out. So these big box names like Macy's, Kmart, Walmart said, you know what? No, we're going to get in this and get this piece of this money too. Why would we give you the samples when we can get a piece of this ourselves? We don't need no small person who's starting a business. We don't need the advertising. At first, they weren't too sure. It was shaky ground. So, yeah, they were giving away samples and whatnot for you to put in your box. And, yeah, it was good money then. That was 7 years ago. Today, it's different. It's been proven strategy and statistics and marketing, and it shows that it's for their better benefit to get involved and have their own box. Why do you think there's a Walmart box now? Why do you think Macy's now jumped up in it? Why do you think Sephora's in it? Why do you think Allure? All these big name, big global companies now have their own subscription box. So what makes you think they're going to answer your emails and your phone calls and give you all their samples? Nah. It don't work like that. And I'm pretty sure that's why it's so hard today to be able to get somebody to help supply you, with samples. I mean, that's just facts. I mean, I've done tons and tons of research just now. I'm still doing it. And I was lucky enough to land one client. I'm not going to say who that is, but once my box hits May 22nd, I'm going to advertise the shit out of it. I want to promote the shit out of this company. And let me tell you something. This company is, as of 30 days ago, globally known. I'm surprised they even took my phone call, but because they just made themselves globally known, because they are now someone big, they were appreciative that I even offered to put their products in my box. And the funny thing is I explained my story to them about how, okay, I don't have a big social media following and I'm not really too familiar with YouTube or whatnot, but I will put your products in my box and I will, send it out, and it's free advertising for you. And he was grateful for that. And, I just happened to get him, and maybe it was a luck of the draw or acceptance to the role, but I was lucky to get him. He actually answered the phone because, like I said, their company just made it big. And he just even said it himself. He said, listen, I'm not even supposed to be answering this call, but because the person that handles this type of stuff is out stocking stores in different states left and right, we haven't had a chance to hire other people to do this. So we're hiring other people to take this place. And I just so happened to get this email. It came across my desk and I'm answering your call. And, I'm glad he did, because you know what? When they do hire people to take care of this, now he made it big. It's like I probably would have never made it this far with him or that company per se. And I'm surprised. It was an all natural company, lip company. And I can't wait to get the products. They're en route as we speak for my box. But like I said, I'm not accepting orders. I'm not. I will accept pre-orders or whatnot, or that's about it. I'm not taking any money. I'm not doing anything until I have all the products here in my face and right in front of me. And this way I know I'm not setting myself up for failure, as this is what you should do. But, you do what you want to do. If you want to listen to what Crate Joy and Subly and Shopify tell you, then you do it. But remember, there is very few in between. Success rate is very small, and you can go ahead and follow that marketing plan or strategy that they're throwing at you in your face to get you to sign up and pay that monthly fee. Again, remember, they're in the business to sell you something too. So remember that. That's big. That's big. Understand the people that probably did make it successful in their business by doing it their way that they're telling you today how to do it was 7 years ago. And like I said, I was reading a blog last night from Subly, and it was dated 7 years ago. And someone asked the question, where do I find the products? And boom, he explained, this is how you do the products. And exactly what I just told you these last 20 minutes is go to the store, buy the product, contact the manufacturer, go online. That's it. That's simple, and you'll be rich. No, it is not like that. Just, I'm here to tell you it's not like that, but you don't have to listen to me because who am I? I'm just somebody that's going to tell the truth. That's who I am. And you don't have to subscribe and you don't have to listen to this video, but I will tell you this. Every day I'm going to make a video, and it's going to touch bases on every little hump or every little thing that I'm coming across as far as this subscription service that I am starting. And it's crazy because I spent $60 and had a 2-week free trial, and I'm still in that area of procurement and sourcing of products. It is that difficult. And I've even had other people reach out who I'm working with. One other person, I guess you would call that person a silent partner. That person who has a degree in business as well and public relations cannot get anywhere. Got as far as I did with companies saying, number one, if they do call you back, this too, before I forget, if they do call you back or respond back in the email and they're willing to talk to you, and I'm talking about big name companies like It Cosmetics or CoverGirl or, yeah, like I said, the It Cosmetic people, Elf, whoever it is that you like or in the beauty industry, whoever, whatever. If they talk to you, the number one question they're going to ask you is, are you an influencer? Or how big is your following? They're looking at it like, well, damn, I can get free advertising about this person. If this person has a huge following on YouTube or a huge following on Instagram or Facebook or whatnot, then maybe we will give you product, but you still have to pay. And they will offer you wholesale bulk pricing. And as of right now, if you have no following, you're starting from scratch, like me, and they so happen to get that phone call and it was bored or whatever, and they answered that call, okay, you talked them into it because you got the gift of gab. Maybe you got game, whatever. You wrote that right email or you wrote that great business plan and they like it. So now they're going to entertain the bullshit and they're going to tell you, we will give you wholesale pricing. They will say they will sell you in bulk, but at 1,000 pieces. Now, I don't know who you are. Maybe you're rich and can afford that. Maybe you're going to offer the same exact product. A majority of these companies do not do variety of products in bulk. It's very rare. They want you to spend their minimum order requirement sometimes is 1,000 pieces. And that's at wholesale. Yes. Okay. You'll get a discount. You'll get it in bulk, but it's of one item. It's very rare you could find this particular item. It's very rare you'll find that particular item in a variety of makeup products. And if you do, it'll be in bulk, large. And I'm not rich, so I can't afford that. And we're looking in the range of, I think the minimum I saw was fucking, I'm sorry, it's $2,000. I don't have that. I'm trying to start somewhere. I don't have that. And that does not include advertising. I'm going to touch on that tomorrow. But right now, this video is about product sourcing. And I'm here to tell you that, yeah, it's up to you if you want to follow that strategy that they're offering you. Those 3 major websites, and you guys know who I'm talking about. You have a better shot at doing this with homemade products because at least you can make it at home and you have a bunch of it and you can offer your customer base a variety, and it's honest and it's real. Now, I'm not saying everybody out there is a liar. I'm not saying that. But what I've come across is they're not authentic, and their marketing strategy is outdated. Their blogs are outdated, and you would be a fool to go by that marketing strategy, setting yourself up for failure, accepting customer orders today, especially if you do not have the products. It's going to put you in a corner. It's going to back you up in a corner when you have so many customer orders. What are you going to do if you don't have the products? Your date is here to launch. Your date is here to ship. Then what are you going to do? Send another email? Oh, we can't ship this month. We're going to have to ship next month, or we're going to have to delay the shipping another week. What kind of impression is that? How are you setting your business up? Like, it looks bad. This is a first impression. When you are before a customer, a brand new customer, you want to secure that customer and let that person know that the product's going to be on time, the shipping's going to be on time, they're going to be offered a variety, it's going to be high quality, and they're getting more than what they're spending for that box. I can offer that because I'm doing it outside the box, not through their strategy. I've had weeks of struggle, and I know what I can offer my customers. Do you? That's the question. You need to ask yourself in three questions, three major questions that we went over in this video. One, do you have all the products? Two, don't go by the market strategy. If you do, you set yourself up for failure. Three, think about if you were in these people's shoes that are offering you all these pointers on how to launch your box. And look at the date when they wrote all these things. It was back 7 years ago. So just think about that. And think about that if you were the global company. Why would they give you the product? And why would it be for free? They can do it themselves. They're doing it. I'm just saying. It's just a thought. But a lot of things I've said is real. I mean, this is what happened to me. It's what happened to a bunch of people I know. And I'm tired of seeing the same old stuff in these beauty boxes. And my box, this is what you guys are going to get. Real, authentic, real. You see that? Eco-friendly, cruelty-free, not on animals, looks good, can show you. I'm going to do tutorials on that too. Real, not from overseas, handmade. Yes, and these beauty products that we're going to be offering in the box, it's not going to be like this. These are the products that you're used to getting. See that? These are the type of products Ipsy gives you. These are the type of products that everyone is getting today. And they keep getting, if you haven't noticed, the same products over and over again. I know, I get all the boxes. You'll get products like this in my box. Big products, not samples. And if you do get samples, it'll be because I have extra samples that was given to me that I don't want. I'm going to have a whole bunch of them that I'm just going to give away. And I'm going to be doing tutorials also on the doing my face strictly with subscription box makeup only. And I did that on my last video. It was a terrible video. Forgive me. I am so new to this YouTube. I don't even know if I'm coming or going on this video. This is a very long video. And, you know, hopefully you watched it, you know. Hopefully you didn't. I don't know. You did, you didn't. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm actually doing a good service, I believe, by, you know, keeping it real. I'm just telling you what they want, and this is it. Tomorrow, I'm going to touch on advertising. My box launches May 22nd, and it's going to be called Beauty and Sense. Like Beauty and Sense? Beauty and Sense, because I'm offering top of the line cologne for men and women, perfume. You know, the top of the line perfume you hear about out here that you see on TV, you will get that in my box. You will get quadruple the value of my box. And like I said, I landed a makeup new globally just launched, just became somebody in the industry. It's a lip thing. I'm going to have that in my box, full size, and I'm buying it. He's only sending me like 2 or 3 samples, but the prices look all right. So I'm going to go ahead and buy a couple of his stuff. And then I have homemade products for the face, which is similar to this brand that I use. I don't know if you can see that. I love them. They are the best. And they didn't pay me for this video, but I love this company. It really works. I'm 42 years old. This really works. Like, I just started using them and I love these people. But anyway, long story short, I know the distributor, manufacturer of this company. I know where they made this product at in India. I've gotten by accident. I gotten in touch by accident. I fell in touch with somebody who makes this actual product. The stuff that's inside, because as you can see, I've run through it. I really go through it, and so does my roommate. But long story short, the stuff that's inside, I can put in another bottle and relabel it. I have the actual factory that does that for this company. And these people, they're in India too. I found them too. The same person I was talking about with that also does these guys. And I also try to contact these people, but they weren't trying to hear it. I talked to them too, but I don't know. We'll see. But listen, where there's a will, there's a way. I got good people on my team and pretty good connections here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put all that on YouTube, and I'm going to let everyone know who's starting their business, especially the subscription box business, how to do this and how to do it the right way without losing the customer and without giving quality shitty products. Just so you know, it's a win-win for everybody. You're going to get quality, full size, and from the proper distributors, the manufacturers. I'm building a list. So I will be in touch. Leave your message down there. Thank you. Good night or good morning.